What's going on, guys? March 23rd, 2023. I had myself a day today. I had to take my dog to the vet, had to go play golf. Things got hectic. Now it's raining, but here I am ready to do the Lord's work for you guys, breaking down this slate. Let's get into it. Knicks Magic -2.5, Cavs Nets -4, Hornets Pelicans -9, Clippers -4. Whenever you see that minus symbol, you can know that they're the favorite. The plus sign means they're the dog. If you look at these, we're going to want to attack the ones with the highest point totals and the closest spreads. But since it's a garbage 4-game slate, we got to go with what we're given. That all in mind, let's look at the PrizePicks slate. Keep in mind, guys, I'm doing this live. As I see it is as I'm breaking it down. What I need and want you guys to do is take what I say, take my advice, and apply your own logic, your own ideas, and everything to it. Take those questions, bring them into the TikTok live, and we will go from there. All right, let's get into this. Right now, Mitchell Robinson's questionable. Jalen Brunson, he's questionable as well. What does that mean? Well, it means Julius Randle's been bumped to 43.5 for starters. It also means that RJ Barrett is a little bit higher than he was. Yesterday, we got him at 26.5. This game, unfortunately, you're going to have to take someone from this game most likely. If you want to take somebody from this game, okay, these are the three guys, the only three guys you target from the Magic, okay? You can target Wendell Carter Jr., you can target Markelle Fultz, and Cole Anthony. If you needed another piece, I guess you could do Franz Wagner, but I'm personally probably just going to go with Cole Anthony, probably his PRA or his fantasy score, and then if whatever which way that news breaks, I would take Randall or Barrett. If you want to gamble and you want to go ahead and get these guys in early and pray that Robinson and Brunson sit, I like that too. Go ahead and lock it in. So for this slip in particular, I'm just going to go ahead and put Cole Anthony there. Again, I might just take his PRA. This isn't my main slip. This is just me giving you ideas for guys that I like. Your responsibility is to make your slip based on what is said here today. Okay? So we got Cole Anthony. I like his fantasy score. I also like his PRA. The main guys I'm going to focus on today are most likely centers. All right? Jared Allen right here. He came back from injury. He's playing the Brooklyn Nets. We just saw this matchup a couple days ago, and I'm pretty sure he did pretty well. 35 fantasy points, not bad. That game was pretty much a blowout. This team is fully healthy right now, but the Brooklyn Nets, let's see how they go over here. Where is it at? Okay, this is defense versus position. This is on Fantasy Pros. It's free for everyone. You can see rebounds, Brooklyn Nets. They allow 16 per game. The Hornets, 16 per game. These two are on the slate, which is why I'm attacking both of these games today with the centers. Let's go back to the board. So I'm going to take Jared Allen today. I'm going to hope that he plays 30 minutes. And if you want to just take his rebounds prop too, I don't hate it. I mean, either or that he's in play. Also, Karis LeVert was at 22.5 earlier. Now he's bumped all the way to 23.5. Look at this. This is Trap City. However, if you want to take a stab on Karis LeVert, I don't hate it. Okay, 23.5 for a guy that's going to take 15 shots in a game, that's not a lot. All right. I also, on the other side, if you wanted to take Nicholas Claxton, I don't hate that either. The problem with Claxton is I saw the last game live when Bridges sold the taco. Claxton wasn't on the court in the fourth quarter, and I have a severe problem with that. They gave the run to Darren Sharp. There wasn't any foul trouble. Claxton was playing well, so I'm not sure why they did that. Until I see a couple more games, I'm going to stay away because I don't know what the deal is with that. Also, a complete punt. If you wanted to play Royce O'Neal at 17 fantasy score, I mean, he can get that done. If he gets hot shooting and he gets a couple of rebounds, he can get that. I'm not going to do it, but I could make a case for it. Next up, Kelly Oubre Jr., 33.5 fantasy score. I also like his points, but I got to play one of these Hornets. I'm probably going to play two. But for now, we're taking Kelly Oubre over. This spread is 9 points in favor of Pelicans. I don't really believe the Pelicans blow people out, but they are getting healthy and they can blow people out. So you want to try to stick to people who have a chance of getting it done in 3 quarters. 33.5 for a guy who primarily shoots the ball is a little bit too low in my opinion. He can get hot, add a steal or a block in there, maybe a couple boards assists, and I can see him going over. I also like, from the opposite side, Jonas Valanciunas. For whatever reason, he went from playing 5 minutes a game, super foul trouble, to now he's playing, I don't have his game log in front of me, but he's been playing like 30 minutes, 28 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. His last game against the Spurs, and that was a blowout, 39.5 fantasy points. Houston Rockets, 44.4. And then these ones, he wasn't really playing a lot of minutes. This is a risky play. But again, we can go back over here where we see the Hornets give up 25 points, 16 rebounds for it. They're literally like dead last in everything except steals. So FanDuel points 59.42, and PrizePicks pretty much scores the same way as FanDuel. So that being said, I'm going to take Jonas Valanciunas. I heard some other people talking about him, which kind of makes me a little bit scared of it because I hate taking popular plays. But for this slip, I'm going to go ahead and put him in. Let's pray he stays out of foul trouble. Let's pray that he gets 30 minutes. And if he does, he should hit that tag. If you want to go somewhere else, Nick Richards. I will have this guy in some of my slips. I don't know how much I'm going to put down on him, but I like his fantasy score. I also like his points, rebounds, assists. He is the backup. Their main guy is still out, so he's been getting it done. I had his second half prop PRA in a few, and he's been getting it done. I like this guy. Let's take a look at his last 5. His last 5 isn't too sexy. His last one against Indiana, they're another trash team against centers. 41.9. I believe this Philly game he might have got injured, and then 18, but 42, 35. These are what he's capable. These two numbers I don't really care about, but I wanted to point out these two numbers because this is what he's capable of. 42, 35, 41. So when you see somebody that has that high of a ceiling and he's only at 25 and you know he's going to be starting, I'm just going to take the over. It's just a math play. So I'm going to take that. So I got those 4. Okay, and then if you want Cole Anthony in there, again, I would probably take Cole Anthony's PRA before I took his fantasy score. This is fantasy score just for this particular video. And then last, we have this last game, which is Paul George is out. We have Kawhi Leonard, 49.5. I believe that's a little bit too high for him, but he's always in play. We have my man, my favorite 80s superstar, Jalen Williams, 32.5. Normally he's sitting at 30. But he's at 32.5 tonight. And you know what? I'm going to take the over and just hope he continues to crush. And that's it. He's been getting it done. He had 2 stinkers here, but 38 the last time he played this matchup, 45-40. I really like this guy. I got to see him live a few nights ago. I really like him. If you want a complete punt play, you can go back to Zubac. Last time in this matchup, he only played 18 minutes because he had 4 quick fouls. Paul George is out. He should get this fantasy score against this team every time. Look at this. 32, 39, 43, 18, and 18. He just didn't get the minutes. I'm not in love with Zubac by any stretch of the imagination, but he is in play. I can't sit here and say that he's not in play. Westbrook is also in play as well. And then Shai Alexander, if you wanted to take his points, let's go see. So these are the guys for the fantasy. Now let's go look at the PRA. Cole Anthony, where is he at? 24.5. I like that PRA for him. Look at that. 28, 25, 28, 25. He's barely been getting there, but this should be a close matchup and he could get there. So I like it. It's that simple. And then again, he's probably the most risky. So if you wanted to drop him off and make this a pick 5 with Allen, Aubrey, J. Val, Richards, and Jalen Williams, that's fine too. Or you can go over to points and you could add in Shai Alexander. Where's he at? He's going to be all the way at the bottom here. There he is, 31.5. It's not a bad line for a guy that averages 30 points a game. I don't know if they're going to try to win this game or if they're going to lay down. We'll have to see. Anyways, guys, the video went a little bit longer than I anticipated. I apologize for that, but it is what it is. I have another video coming out in a couple minutes. It's going to be some general gambling advice. And follow Twitter and make sure you guys are paying attention to that so you can get the second half slips. I appreciate you guys watching. Good luck out there and crush.